Hi everybody, this is Bridget, the diva for the people, and I'm here to tell you Happy New Year. This is 2013. Didn't it come up? It just snuck up on us all of a sudden. And before you know it, December is going to come around again and we're going to be looking at 2014. So before that happens, why don't we go ahead and get started on writing our vision plan? Everybody has resolutions that they say they want to lose weight, make more money, buy a new house, buy a new car, whatever it is, but do you actually have a plan and do you have it written down? So this month, January, I'm going to be doing a 4-part series. So each week, you got to keep up with me and get the next nugget that by the end of January, you're going to be on your way to completing that goal. And before you know it, you'll be like, oh my goodness, I did it. Now, what else can I do? So we're going to bring in 2013 with your vision and bring it into focus. So we're going to start off, write the vision plan. And today I'm just going to give you the 7 suggestions to get you started. The first suggestion would be, what do you plan to complete this year? What do you plan to complete this year? Is it going to be a business plan if you own a business or you want to start a business? Do you need to write that business plan? Do you need to get your business in order? You got to get that complete. So let's hopefully complete it in January so you have the rest of the year to put everything into action. Next thing, if you own a home already, is it going to be a household project? You've been putting it off, telling your husband, hey, you know, we need this done, and it's not done yet. But anyway, I don't want to call out the men, put them under the bus tonight, but do you want to put something together in the house? Do you have a good project that you want to decorate a wall, or you want to redecorate the kitchen? Or, hey, get a degree. Do you want to complete that? Do you want to go back to school? And that's something that's on my to-do list as far as something that I want to complete this year. I want to go back to school and, you know, take my education a little higher. So now, step number 2, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go in your life? I mean, hey, it could be, do you want to take a trip? Do you want to go visit, you know, family and friends and in a faraway place or local? Do you want to get a promotion? I mean, where do you want to go with your life? So what are you working towards? As what I mean is where you want to go. And, or possibly, since I said I wanted to go back to school, what school do you want to go to? So you got to put those in perspective. And I know that this sounds pretty simple, but a lot of people haven't thought about that. Where do you want to go? Third thing, what do you want to save? And that can mean money. Do you want to save money? Do you want to finally start putting money away in mutual funds or a bank account or CDs, anything like that? Or do you want to save a relationship? There's many things that you can save. Do you want to save a friendship? What do you want to save by the end of this year? What do you feel that's important to you that you could save? Hey, you might want to save yourself, get salvation. So write that down and start thinking about, what do I want to save? Number 4, who will you volunteer to help this year? Now, we don't have to say volunteer, but that could be, do you want to help the church? Do you want to help the school? Do you want to help a neighbor, a friend? How are you going to give back by saying, who do you want to volunteer for? How do you want to give back? Just this past Sunday, me and some colleague friends of mine that work in the entertainment industry, we gave back to a wonderful organization that rescues young ladies from sex trafficking, child trafficking, and we did their hair, makeup, and I tell you, it was a great way to end the year, but it was so much synergy in the room that we felt so good. And I'm telling you, we were so professional together. We just knocked it out, and it was great. And we gave back. We didn't, no money involved. It's just, hey, you've been blessed. Be a blessing to others. So how are you going to volunteer, or how are you going to give back? The next one, which is 5, I think, number 5. How can you accomplish more this year? How can you get things accomplished? How can you get it done? My thing is organization. I just told a friend the other day, I'm the type of person, I'm getting ready to get ready to get ready. Well, I'm done getting ready. Let's just do it. So staying on top of organization for me is the key. So that way, when it's time for me to do what I have to do, I don't have to worry about, oh, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. Forget it. I'm ready. You could research things more. You could just be prepared. You could practice. Hey, if you're a Toastmaster member like myself, you want to accomplish more speeches, well, do what I'm doing now. Put yourself in front of the camera and get it done. Just practice, practice. Practice makes perfect. No, practice makes improvement. So, that would be how can you accomplish more this year. The next is, how do you plan to grow spiritually? That doesn't have to mean just spiritually, just with God. I mean, that's me. I definitely want to make sure I can grow a lot more spiritually and obey God more, so that way I know, you reap what you sow. But if you obey your calling, if you obey your soul, your mind, your body, and just how you put yourself out there in the universe, how you treat everybody else, how can you grow to be a better person? So you can look at that anyway, but it's how can you grow spiritually? How can you grow yourself? And last, number 7 is, what relationships would you like to work on improving? And again, that can be with your spouse, your children, friends, family. Hey, if you've created enemies in 2012 and in your heart you feel, I'm not feeling comfortable about having that enemy. I mean, if it's worth going back and apologizing or talking to that person, try to improve it. But if it's something that is negative and you don't need that in your life, then improve yourself and move on and look for better friends, positive friends to hang around with. So now that's our 7 suggestions to think about in writing your vision plan to make it come to focus. So within the next few weeks, we're going to talk about the balance. And we're going to talk about that balance wheel, how to balance everything. If you're the multitasker, well, how are we going to balance everything together and put them in the different categories and just balance out your time? Then the week after that is then, how am I going to get started with this? Creating the vision of success. So how am I going to put all this in action and get started? The following week, which would be the 3rd week, is, where are we going from here? We're going to create that roadmap. And all of this is in January. So we're going to be done in January to get you going for the rest of the year. Then the 4th week is now that purpose into the passion. Finding the purpose to get you into that passion and being able to sustain it. So now, for today, this is going to complete this particular session, but I want you to do me a huge favor. At the end of the video, I believe somewhere along this block here, I'm going to put 2 links to both of my Facebook pages. Please like my Facebook pages, because I'm going to have videos going on those pages from the rest of the year and from throughout. So you can keep up with me. You can learn new things because I'm going to be talking about health, wellness, beauty, fashion, spirituality, entertainment, lifestyle. So you never know which page to look at. So make sure you like both of the pages. The links are going to be there for you to like them. And stay tuned and make sure you catch me back next week. So until then, this is Bridget, the Diva for the People. And I want to make sure I tell you again, have a happy, happy new year and the rest of the day. Talk to you later.